What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in for another One Piece review 1044. Now, I know I'm a little bit late. I've been slacking a little bit, but hopefully that Looney Tune Porky Pig video at the beginning, that little snippet, hopefully that put a smile on your face, if you know what I mean, because that's exactly what this chapter is about. So, before I begin, go ahead and drop your boy a like. Go ahead, I'll wait. And subscribe to my channel. Go ahead, I'll wait. Okay, I ain't gonna wait too long, but you already here, you may as well do your boy a favor and go ahead and like, subscribe to my channel. So with that being said, you see I'm standing up, man. You see I'm active. You see I'm fully excited about today's chapter, man. And with that being said, as always, I'm gonna go ahead and get the review out the way. I will give this chapter a 10 out of 10. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm going to give this chapter a 10 out of 10. We've been waiting for Luffy. We've been waiting to see what is Luffy Devil Fruit. We've been waiting to see if Luffy's Devil Fruit is everything we essentially imagine. And to be honest with you, a lot of the resin fruit and all of that jazz wasn't really on par with what Oda essentially showcased in this chapter. And I'm so glad, bro. I cannot tell you why. We're going to get to it. Let's go ahead and start. So, the start of the chapter, man, is essentially Luffy. Well, not essentially Luffy, but essentially the elephant. And I believe the elephant is talking to Momonosuke and Yamato. And Yamato's like, yo, Joy Boy, what's going on? And if that's what Zanisha is saying. And then it's essentially panned on to like Luffy just talking to himself like, man, I thought I was dead, like what's going on, but I feel good, I feel excited, I feel like I can beat anybody's ass, right? And the aura, the conqueror's haki, the Luffy spirit is just oozing throughout the battlefield, throughout the land. Everybody, all his colleagues, Law, Kid, Sanji, Marco is feeling it. Marco even had to tell Nami and the little girl, the girl who got the little cheeks, that, yo, Luffy's alive. Luffy's up there. He's with it, bro. After we get all of that. Okay, so we get into the whole, you know, the five elders, the Gorosei, you know, those old guys, right? They talking about Luffy Devil Fruit. They talking about his abilities, how they was not able to essentially get the Devil Fruit for like, what, 800 years or so and things of that nature, as if it had like a mind of its own. And apparently the Devil Fruit, Luffy's Devil Fruit, is a mythical zoing fruit. The humano Mado Nika. Something like that, right? And I was like, wow. And apparently the zoing fruit is essentially has the properties of rubber. So I'm thinking it's like Marco Fruit, where Marco Fruit has the properties of fire, but it's a bird. So Luffy Devil Fruit has the properties of rubber, but it's a human sun god, right? And I don't know. Like I said at the beginning, I'm so happy it's not resin. I'm so happy it's not that shit. Mainly because I felt like, I don't know. It just, for me, it was like, okay, so why are they so scared of this fruit? Of all the devil fruits we have seen, Blackbeard, Whitebeard, Law, Big Mom, Kaido, all these overpowered fruits that we have seen, why? It can't, a resin fruit? Like, why is it so scary? And based off of what we've seen, and we're going to talk about that later on in the chapter when we actually get to the Kaido versus Luffy bits of the chapter. But based off of what we've seen, I can see why in the hands of somebody who's very creative, because that's essentially what they were saying. Anyone who has a creative mind and have this fruit, going to use this fruit to the best of its ability, because it's essentially limitless. What you imagine, how you imagine the fight is essentially what this fruit does. So we pan over to essentially, and this is where I was like, I don't care. It was what's that guy? Orochi and Harari. Orochi and Harari, right? They having a little discussion. Harari is saying, yo, you a piece of shit. I hate you, yada yada. And Orochi, you know, he's begging, pleading for his life. Now, the little remnants of that cloud monster thing that tried to blow up the island came and essentially... Now, I was a little bit confused because it essentially attacked, or I don't know if it attacked Orochi, but it went towards Orochi. Orochi was at first excited, like, yo, kill Harari. But for some reason, he was like, kill this girl. But for some reason, the thing didn't do that. Oh yeah. Well, anyway, at the end of the day, Orochi seen the remnants of whatever that blob thing was, and he essentially wanted Harari to die, but the blob thing went towards him, if that makes sense. Anyway, now we pan back into the action. We pan and we see a giant fist from the rooftop come down to grab Kaido. And that giant fist, not only did we see the fist like grab Kaido, it's oozing Haki. Everybody's getting knocked clean out. Anyone who don't have like a high will is getting knocked clean the fuck out. They're getting knocked out. Luffy picked up Kaido like a rag doll. I mean, he swooped this man up. This man went full grown Popeyes like he done ate some spinach, buffed up his muscles, and was swinging Kaido all around the battlefield. I was like laughing. Kaido eyes like poked out his body like a Looney Tune character. And Kaido used his little fire breath, and Luffy eyes also popped out. It's boing. And Luffy sees the fire breath coming towards him, and Luffy is like, okay, this man, again, on some Buzz Bunny Looney Tune stuff, grabbed the ground, stretched the ground, and used it as a shield to prevent the attack from hitting him. And Kaido is doing Kaido things and essentially thanking Luffy like, yo, I'm glad you here. I'm glad you alive, man. Let's get cracking. Luffy just laughing. And you know, Luffy being Luffy, but laughing. And he's like, it's all right, bro. Let's go ahead and get cracking then. And I'm going to beat your ass with a smile. No, yeah, like, to be honest, this chapter was just so amazing. But at the same time, it wasn't a lot of ground to cover. It was basically the beginning, Luffy realizing that his powers is now activated, and he's calling it Gear 5th, which, should he call it Gear 5th? Is it really Gear 5th? Or is it really just Luffy know how to use his abilities? But anyway, Luffy called this shit Gear 5th. Then we talked to some Harari and Orochi shit. And then it's Kaido and Luffy about to essentially throw them hands. And hopefully the next chapter is just Luffy and Kaido. I don't want to see no one else. I wanted to focus on Kaido and Luffy and just wrap this fight up. And, we get into a new arc. I'm not sick of this art, but I'm not sick of this art. I'm just saying, like, I can't wait to see Luffy and Kaido just go all out. If it's next chapter, in the next chapter, like 2 chapters, I'll be cool with that. Or if it wrap up in the next chapter, if it's done perfectly, I'll be cool with that. But I want to see Luffy and Kaido fight. Like I said, like in a few of my other videos, I was talking about how I don't think the fights that we've seen from Luffy and Kaido have been pretty good. But it just didn't hit it. And I feel like this next chapter is going to get there. So with that being said, I do want to say this. There's somebody I noticed we did not get to see. I think we see? No, I think we're missing a few Straw Hats. But there's one Straw Hat in particular that, I don't know, I feel like needs to see this new transformation, needs to be up. And that's my boy Zoro. Bro, I don't care what nobody say. Sanji up. We didn't see Zoro. I don't know. I still believe Sanji and Zoro have something. Especially, if not Sanji, definitely Zoro. Zoro is going to do something by the end of Wano. I don't know exactly what it is. Like, I made theories. I looked up theories. I don't know if he's going to have another final surprise fight. I don't know if he's going to showcase some type of, samurai power. I don't know what Zoro is going to do. But it's just odd that of all the people, Zoro is not the one that we see. We don't even know what's going on with Zoro right now. We don't know if Frankie is trying to bring him to Chopper to say, like, yo, Zoro, he been gone, he been knocked out, what's going on? We don't know what's going on with Zoro, but I do know once Zoro wake up, something is going to change within Zoro as well. This chapter, but this arc, it seemed like it's all about Luffy and Zoro, and low-key Sanji just transforming. So I'm excited to see what will happen with Zoro once we essentially get there. But with that being said, like I said, this chapter was an excellent chapter. It was a fun chapter. Loved every page except for the Harari and Orochi stuff. Like, I was talking to my friend. He was like, man, we want to get, like, I feel bad for Harari and what happened to her father and all that. But come on, bro. We need to see Kaido and Luffy right now. So, as always, thank you guys for staying tuned. If you like this video, I'm going to say it one more time. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. You already here. You may as well do it. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.